Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Emo, and today I'm going to be talking about how certain drugs affect the body. As many of you probably know, using drugs has a negative effect on the body. Throughout my presentation, I'm going to talk about the effects that cocaine and heroin can have on an individual. Cocaine, also known as crack, sneeze, coke, or white, is a drug in a powder or crystal form. It is one of the most dangerous drugs known to man because once a person begins taking the drug, it has been proven almost impossible to become free of it. Physically, it stimulates nerve endings within the brain that in turn create a euphoria, which users quickly develop a tolerance. Only higher dosages and more frequent use can bring about the same effect. It is most often sniffed, with the powder being absorbed into the bloodstream through the nasal tissues, but can also be ingested or rubbed into the gums. To absorb the drug more rapidly, abusers inject it, but this substantially increases the risk of an overdose. Here I have a picture of the two forms. Here's the powder, crystal, and then just a needle that some users use. Cocaine causes a short-lived, intense high that is immediately followed by an intense depression, edginess, and a craving for more of the drug. People who use it often don't eat or sleep adequately. Depending on the method of which it is used, cocaine can be rapidly active. The short-term effects a person will experience can either be desired or unwanted. Some desired effects are feelings of euphoria, increased energy, elevated mood, and elevated self-esteem. Some of the unwanted feelings are panic, paranoia, restlessness, and irritability. The long-term effects that can be seen illustrate the major impact cocaine has on an abuser's physical health. These include abdominal pain, significant weight loss, nosebleeds, heart attack, stroke, seizures, and even death. Whether used for short durations or extended periods of time, any cocaine use is associated with side effects. Some common side effects are tremors, muscle twitches, paranoia, vertigo, and an elevated heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature. So here I have pictures of before and after of people who were arrested for the possession or use of cocaine. You can see that their health deteriorates quickly. Same thing for this lady. She's got some rashes on her face. And also with this one, their health just declines very fast. And then here I have a graph that shows the number of deaths from cocaine in the USA from 2001 to 2014. As you can see, in 2006, there was a great spike with over 7,500 deaths. But in 2014, which is most recently, there was more than 5,300 people who died from a cocaine overdose. Heroin is an opioid drug that is synthesized from morphine. It usually appears as a white or brown powder or as a black sticky substance. In comparison to cocaine, heroin is considered to be more dangerous. Some common names heroin can be recognized by are dope, dragon, smoke, and H. Heroin can be inhaled by snorting or sniffing, injected, or smoked. All of the routes of administration deliver the drug to the brain very rapidly, which contributes to its health risk and high risk for addiction. Here are the pictures of the three forms. There is the brown powder, the white, or the black sticky tar type. Heroin has a number of short and long-term effects. Just like cocaine, many people use heroin for the rush. However, when a person uses heroin, they may have different short-term effects while on the drug. Some of these short-term effects are feelings of being warm or overheated, reduced sensation to pain, drowsiness, sedation, and they may be lethargic. The duration of these effects will depend on the purity, dose, and route of administration, so if it was injected, smoked, or snorted. Some long-term effects on the body can be decreased dental health, severe constipation, skin rashes, and damaged skin due to constant scratching. Some of the largest risks of long-term use are the potential for irreversible damage to the liver or kidneys due to infectious diseases. Heroin overdoses frequently involve a suppression of breathing. This can affect the amount of oxygen that reaches the brain, which can lead to short and long-term psychological and neurological effects. This includes coma and permanent brain damage. In the past decade, the heroin addict look has become commonly known. This is a blank expression, waxy complexion, dark circles under the eyes, sunken cheeks, excessive thinness, and a greasy hair look that has become known. Here are pictures of people who also, before and after use. Their health also, you can see, deteriorated quickly. This lady here has the rashes and sores from scratching, which was a side effect. And this lady, you can see her teeth have become decayed and dark, black at the bottom, showing that they're becoming dead. And then here is another graph for the national overdose of deaths, but this one is for heroin. This is from 2001 to 2013, and there's been a great increase from 2011 to 2013. It spiked highly. And in 2013, the most recent for this graph, over 8,000 people died from an overdose on heroin. So in short, every dose of a drug like cocaine or heroin can start a person on the road to addiction, leading to many health issues, which eventually end in death for that person. Many people experimenting with these drugs think they'll only try it once or twice, and that they'll have the ability to stop whenever. But those who start find it nearly impossible to turn back. Consider these words from a 15-year-old addict. When you first shoot up, you'll most likely puke and feel repelled. But soon you'll try it again. It will cling to you like an obsessed lover. The rush of the hit and the way you want more, as if you were being deprived of air. That's how it'll trap you. Thank you for listening to my speech.